Hello everyone and welcome to Talk to Deb. Thank you all for writing in this week to get advice. As I was responding to your emails, I came across a letter from one of my young fans that I would like to share with you. Hello, Miss Deborah. My name is Laura and I'm 15 years old. I also have a 6-year-old brother whose behavior has gotten out of control to the point where he has no boundaries, no consequences, and does not listen to anybody, whether it's me, my mom, my dad, or his teacher. I have tried talking to my mom about consequences he should have. She's tried giving him consequences, but failed on following through with the consequence. My dad is rarely home to discipline. He is always busy with work. I don't blame him. He needs to work in order to keep a roof over our heads. I tried taking matters into my own hands by using the calm down corner technique, but my mom did not let me follow through with it since my brother started screaming and yelling. I always try to discipline him, but I'm never successful because my mom interrupts me. She prefers yelling and screaming at him, which really irritates my dad when he comes home, since he wants to relax coming home from a busy day of work. My mom also curses a lot, and now my brother is saying bad words. You are such a great role model, and I feel like I can tell you that I'm a little scared because my mom and dad are starting to argue a lot, and they say mean things to each other. I don't try to listen, but it's just that they're so loud. I hope they don't get a divorce because I've seen my friends who don't have 2 parents, and it's hard on them. I don't want to go through that. Please help my family, Miss Deborah. Laura, thank you for having the courage to reach out and write me. You are a very brave young lady with a lot of insight as to what's happening in your house. One thing I will tell you, though, is that although I applaud your efforts, I don't believe in a 15-year-old disciplining a sibling. It's not your job, Laura. So what I want you to do is to get your parents together and to have them watch this episode of Talk to Deb. It's time for you to take your rightful position, step up to the plate, and be parents. Laura is only 15 years old, and it is not her job to be the parent. It's her job to be the sister and the child. As parents, we need to be responsible and accountable. And there are really no excuses for you two not disciplining your children in the way that they should go. Therefore, Laura is fired. Now I'm going to give you 5 steps to help you get your family back together. Lead by example. Your child should not have to go outside of the house to look for a leader and find ways to discipline her brother. You and your husband are your child's first teacher, and Laura should know that she can look to the both of you for guidance. Respond, don't react. Someone once gave me an analogy that when a doctor says you're responding to medication, that's totally different from a doctor saying you're reacting to medication. Yelling is a reaction that rarely solves anything and only teaches the child that screaming to the top of your lungs is the only way that you're going to get them to listen. Your child still isn't going to listen because they've learned to tune you out. Follow through with effective discipline methods. It's so important that you as a parent follows through. Your yes needs to be your yes and your no needs to be your no. For your son, he's 6 years old and he needs my trusted discipline method of the calm down corner. The calm down corner says you get 1 warning and then the consequence. He stays in the calm down corner for 3 minutes, but the 3 minutes do not start until he learns to calm himself. Stop arguing in front of the children. Arguing in front of the children causes them to do 2 things. Become insecure, and it damages their self-esteem. When you and your husband hit below the belt and say mean things about each other, the child internalizes that because after all, they are part of both of you. Instead, Settle your issues and differences when the children go to bed. Model the behavior you want. You cannot yell at your son for saying bad words when you yourself are using profanity. The days of do as I say and not as I do are gone. Children are looking to parents to lead, to guide, and to direct them effectively. And it's your job as a parent to make sure that that happens. Remember, parenting is not an easy job, but it is possible for you to do it effectively. After all, you, the parent, hold all the cards in your hand. It is possible to raise great children, but you can't do it by wishing and hoping for them to turn out okay. You have to do the work. You have to put in the effort, and you have to expect the best. Until next time, thank you for talking to Deb, because as you know, I always love talking to you.